Could you survive 7 days spending zero on extras? I'm locking my wallet for a week, watch me sink or save. Think about it. 7 whole days where your wallet stays firmly shut for anything beyond the absolute essentials. Not your rent or mortgage, those are givens, the roof over your head is non-negotiable. We're talking about else. I'm talking about coffees, that daily caffeine fix from your favorite barista. Takeout, those convenient meals that save you time but cost a premium. App purchases, those little digital goodies that seem insignificant but quickly add up. And those mindless little buys. The candy bar at the checkout, the magazine you didn't really need. It sounds easy, almost deceptively so, but it's one of the toughest financial tests you'll ever try. It requires discipline, awareness, and a willingness to confront your spending habits. Your wallet has tiny, invisible leaks. A few dollars here and there that add up fast, eroding your savings without you even realizing it. The average American household loses nearly $1,000 a year on unnoticed purchases. That's a vacation fund, a down payment, or a significant dent in your debt. That's money just vanishing. Subscriptions you forgot, delivery fees, fancy coffees. This isn't about vacations or big investments, the things you consciously save for and plan. It's money that disappears with nothing to show for it, leaving you wondering where it all went. So I put myself to the test. A 7-day financial lockdown. A complete and total freeze on non-essential spending. No lattes, no ride shares, no impulse buys. The goal? See what hurts, where the urge to spend is strongest. Spot my spending weaknesses, identify those triggers that lead to unnecessary purchases, and find out how much I can save by being mindful, by consciously choosing not to spend. This is the 7-day no-spend challenge. It's about resetting habits and building awareness that could save thousands over time, simply by being more conscious of where your money is going. What if, for just 1 week, you chose the free option every time? The free workout video instead of the gym, the library book instead of the bookstore. This isn't just about saving a few bucks, it's about changing your mindset, breaking free from the cycle of mindless consumption. Let's see what happens. Let the challenge begin. Every challenge needs rules. For my no-spend week, only essentials were allowed: rent, utilities, and 1 pre-planned grocery trip. No dining out, no delivery, no new clothes, no digital purchases, no paid rides if I could walk or bike. To measure success, I checked last month's bank statements. I'd spent $312 on extras. Coffee, Ubers, apps, random shopping. That was my leak. My goal: save $250 in 1 week. It wasn't just about the money, it was about control. I did my grocery run, planned every meal, and wrote down my rules. According to Capital One Shopping, 41% of shoppers make impulse buys weekly. I was determined not to be one of them. The stage was set for a week of discipline. I was nervous but ready. Day 1, first test. The daily temptations begin. Skipping my usual $6 latte. It's a habit, a ritual, but today, I'm breaking free. The urge was strong, that aroma was calling, but I made coffee at home. A small victory. 5 extra minutes, $6 saved. It might not seem like much, but it's a start. At lunch, coworkers ordered takeout, the smell of various cuisines wafting through the office. I stuck to my prepped salad, a colorful mix of greens and veggies. It wasn't as fun, the social aspect of lunch was missing, but it was free. And surprisingly satisfying. Knowing I was saving money and eating healthy made it worthwhile. Day 2, same routine, same challenges. Coffee at home, lunch from my bag. The consistency is key. Meal prepping made it easier, a lifesaver really, and I avoided another $14 lunch order. The convenience trap. By the end of day 2, I'd saved $20. The numbers are adding up. Just by changing my coffee and lunch habits, I'm already seeing a difference. It took a little planning, a Sunday afternoon dedicated to prepping. But seeing the money stay in my account was motivating. A visual reminder of my progress. It wasn't about deprivation, I wasn't denying myself everything. It was about intention, a conscious choice to spend wisely. I was choosing to keep my money, to invest in my future, not trade it for convenience, a fleeting moment of ease. The challenge was already changing my perspective, making me question my spending habits. Small changes, big impact. It's the power of compounding, applied to savings. I realized how much I spent just to make life a little easier, without even thinking about it. Now, I was finding satisfaction in saving, a sense of accomplishment with each dollar saved. The momentum was building, and I was excited to see where it would lead. By day 3, food and coffee were handled, but boredom hit. My default pay for a movie or sign up for a new streaming trial. Instead, I used my library card. Free streaming, endless options. I watched a great film for $0. We forget how many free resources are out there. Day 4, I hunted for hidden expenses, subscriptions. I found two I hadn't used in months, canceled them in 10 minutes. That's $18 a month, $216 a year, back in my pocket. Companies count on us for getting these charges. Canceling felt like plugging another leak. The process was simple, but the impact was huge. Daily savings, $18. Free entertainment and canceled subscriptions. Two big wins. Friday arrived bringing a new test. I was meeting a friend downtown, a perfect opportunity for my spending habits to be challenged. My immediate instinct? Call an Uber. A quick tap on the screen, and $9 gone. The convenience was tempting, but the weather was surprisingly nice, a beautiful day for a walk, so I decided to walk instead. Free, healthy, a little bit of exercise, and surprisingly enjoyable. I actually enjoyed the walk. That $9 wasn't a necessity. It was just pure convenience, a shortcut I didn't really need. Saturday, the ultimate test of my willpower. An online flash sale popped up, advertising a massive discount on sneakers. I'd been wanting those sneakers for months, constantly adding them to my wish list. They were half off, attempting $79. My finger hovered over the Buy Now button. I almost gave in, but I stopped myself just in time. I took a deep breath and asked myself, was it a genuine need or just a fleeting want? The answer was clear. Total want. With a sigh of relief, I closed the tab. It was incredibly tough, a real test of willpower, but the urge eventually passed. That was undoubtedly my biggest save of the entire week. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. These moments clearly showed just how incredibly easy it is to spend money without even thinking about it. Choosing to walk instead of taking a ride, consciously resisting a tempting sale. Small daily choices, but they lead to big savings over time. I began to realize just how often I was paying extra simply for the sake of convenience, or chasing that quick dopamine hit that comes with a new purchase. This challenge forced me to pause and take a moment and critically question every single purchase I was about to make. And to my surprise, the savings added up incredibly fast. I was finally learning how to outsmart my own spending impulses. It felt like the final boss of my spending habits had finally been defeated. Sunday, day 7. By now, not spending felt normal. I made coffee, cooked meals, and planned a free day. A walk in the park, finishing a book. The urge to spend had faded. I realized how much of my spending was just habit. This week forced me to break the loop and think before every purchase. I checked my bank account. No surprise charges, just a growing balance. The feeling? Control and calm. I wasn't being led by impulse or marketing, I was in charge. The real win wasn't just the money, it was the sense of accomplishment. I'd proven I could live well without extra spending. The challenge was over, but the lessons were just beginning. Sometimes, $0 saved is the most valuable day of all. After 7 days, I saved $145. Coffee lunches, entertainment subscriptions, transportation, and a big impulse buy. I didn't hit $250, but nearly $150 in a week is huge. The leaks are real, and they add up. 3 lessons stood out. First, track every dollar. Awareness is the best budgeting tool. Second, meal planning is a superpower. 30 minutes on Sunday can save $50 a week. Third, audit your subscriptions. Cancel what you don't use. Those small charges drain your account. Imagine doing this challenge 4 times a year. That's $580 saved, or even $1,000 if you catch bigger leaks. That's enough to start an emergency fund, invest, or pay down debt. The money is there, you just have to stop the leaks. Try it for 7 days. You might be surprised by how much you save. The results could change your financial life. The challenge is simple, but the impact is lasting.